Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Fazi Amir and I'm a third year medical student from Anki University. And so basically for today is I'll be talking about all the applications that I've used to help me organize and put a structure to how I study and help me survive throughout these 3 years of medical school so far. So far because I still have 2 years and hopefully I can also survive those 2 years. So just to quicken things up if you're in a rush or anything. So basically I've used 5 apps. So the first one is Notion, which is an online note-taking website, and second is GoodNotes, is a handwritten notes application that you can use on your iPad or your tablet. Third is Anki, a space repetition flashcard system app, and number 4 is Bears, a countdown app, like straight to point, a countdown app. And number 5 is ChatGPT, and everyone knows what ChatGPT is. And so if you want to know one by one of what these applications are, let's go with the first app. Okay, with the first application we have is Notion. So Notion is an online note-taking website. Not only you can use it on your laptop, but also in your phone and everywhere, any device, to be honest. Okay, so basically with Notion, I tried my best to implement it during my college years. However, it wasn't really successful because during my college years, we really didn't use the online bubble. We still had to print out notes, like lecture notes and all, so it was a bit of a hassle, like for me to take pictures of the lecture notes and then send it to my computer just so I can post it on Notion. So I couldn't really use it in my college years. But however, thankfully, in my university days, we had an online portal, and then from there I was able to use Notion, and I've been using it since 3 years and I've never looked back since. To start off, it may be of a hassle because it's a blank page, that's all you get, and to build it from scratch is quite tiring. However, there are a lot of templates, Notion templates online that you can help you like to build up from there. There's 4 things that I love Notion for, and one is that it's free. And as a student, anything that is free and you can use is such a lovely thing to have in this world. And second, you can share it with anyone. Like there's a link that you can share to your Notion page, and you can share it to your peers, you can share it to anyone. And so how I use this is that I have a lot of like leftover notes that I don't use anymore from my past years, so I just send it down to my juniors and they're able to access it like that. And third is that it has a team space, meaning you can collaborate with your other colleagues, and that's where your colleagues come into space. And so basically, if you're in a heavy course like you like me, like I'm studying medicine, there's a lot of things, so you just invite your classmates to do with you. So let's say you do this one lecture, I do this one lecture, and it's a win-win situation, right? And number 4 is that, as I said earlier, you can access it anywhere. You can use it in your phone, you can use it in your iPad, you can use it in your laptop, or anywhere you want to use it. So let's say you're on a trip to anywhere, it's a long train ride or anything, you want to access to your notes, then you can use it. And so with number 2 is GoodNotes. So what is GoodNotes? It's basically the same thing as Notability, and some people will even use Microsoft OneNote. I personally choose GoodNotes, one because it's a one-time payment. Yeah, you have to pay for it, unfortunately. It's a very good investment because you pay once and you can use it in the long run. It's been 3 years of me using it and there's nothing wrong with it, so why not? So how I use GoodNotes is that, thankfully for me, my university allows us access to the lecture notes earlier. So how I like to use it is I convert the lecture notes and put it into my GoodNotes. So from there, I can just like scribble on the notes, and compared to GoodNotes and handwritten notes, let's say you scribble something out, you cannot erase it. But with GoodNotes, you can just delete it and everything. And also after that, you can export it to another PDF, or you want to share with your friends. You can use it simply from GoodNotes. You can just export it to another file or anywhere, and you can share it with anyone. And number 3 on the list is Anki is a space repetition app, so you need to have self-discipline. You have to do it. I won't say every day, it depends on what you're learning and what you're trying to achieving. So with Anki, it was a love-hate situation at first. So at first I really didn't use it because I feel it was like a overhyped thing, and that is something that I regretted because I only used it in my second semester, and the reason I used it was because in first semester I was studying way too much. I was taking way too much time, but then the craze, how I say, is that I didn't really meet my expectations. So during my second semester I was like, okay, I don't have any other reason to not try Anki. Let's lower down my ego and just try. It is a hassle to start, to be honest, at first. I mean, there are a lot of like questions online. Let's say like you learn this course, there's like a deck of Anki cards there, and also there like me medicine also have the SMLE step 1, step 2. But however, in the end, like you want to make your own type of questions, right? Because you have your own lecture notes, so you want to customize it to your own type. So to start from scratch was actually a lot. Like every time after my lectures, I had to take like 30 minutes just to make the Anki cards. So it was a lot of time, but in the end, it saves you time. So meaning that you didn't have to study as much, and I was able to get better grades. But however, like I said earlier, you need consistency, self-discipline, and you need trust in yourself, because no one's gonna get angry at you if you don't do the flashcards, because it's only you and yourself that knows it. So if you use it to perfection, you get grades to perfection. So Anki, yeah, use it. And number 4 on the list is Bears. It's just a countdown app. It reminds you the day you have your exam. So I mean, you can use a calendar and all, but I specifically use Bears because of the lovely widget that they have. It's a lovely reminder to you to like how many days you have until your exam. Like for me, even though I have like 3 months of exams, only the last 10 days do I really remember about it and like start getting into it. But with having the application and the widget with you, and just having there like how many days left until your exam, like it springs into your mind that okay, I don't really have much time, and it gets into the mode of studying, and it doesn't make you calm, and that's what I need every time for me to start studying. And last but not least, number 5 is ChatGPT, a very controversial app, especially in the education system. But however, if you use it in the right manner, then why not? Because everyone else is using it, right? So basically for me, how I use ChatGPT is that, let's say you get a lecture note of like 1,000 words in just like a whole paragraph. Sometimes you don't really have the time, and it just gets blurry in your mind. So how I use it is that I just copy the whole paragraph, I put it into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to like put it in a structured notes and bullet points, and then from there I can use it to my Notion. You see there's a flow there. From GoodNotes, that's where the lecture notes are, to ChatGPT to Notion. And also ChatGPT, also you can ask them to do questions, so you put in your information and then ask them to make questions from there. It helps me memorize and just like simplify things. Like you ask them to like, can you help explain it as a 10-year-old, you know? I know me being a medical student doesn't really sound good, but sometimes you just get a little too confused and you just need something to simplify your work, and that's how ChatGPT helped for me. Free website, everyone has access to it, so why not use it to your own benefit? Of course, don't use it for plagiarism. That's why it's a controversial application in the education system. So if you use it to the good, if you use it for your own benefit without plagiarism or anything, I suggest you to use it because it saved me a lot of time. And so basically we've reached the end of the video. So those are the 5 applications I've used to help me structurify, organize my studying, and hopefully it will help for you too. So basically these are my videos that I'm going to do in the future, and right now I'm on my break, so you can comment down below what other videos you want, either like how I study or what other like specific applications that I use for medicine and all. And also I'm doing another YouTube channel specifically for my mother tongue, which is Bahasa Melayu. It was gonna be a bit confusing if I put like English and Malay in the same channel, so I'm just doing a separate channel for that. If any of you Malaysians out there are listening to me and you feel it's more comfortable for me to explain this in Malay, you can go ahead over there, and below there is going to be my link to my channel. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. Click like, subscribe, and comment down below wherever you want, and hopefully we'll see each other in my next video. That's it for now. This was Fazli Amir, and bye bye.